Hey everybody, wanted to do a quick speed tour, not doing it outside in the rain, figured we'd do it virtually today. Gonna play the little role of Pat Sajak, and
don't call me Ben.
She said Rosanna Dana.
I'm more like Rosanna Dana.
Which half of you probably have no idea what that is even in reference to.
Tori didn't know who that was. You guys
Yeah.
chime in and tell us if you know who that is.
Apparently we're older. Anyway, so, awesome time to be a buyer.
Finally.
Yeah, exactly. Which is kind of sucks when we just listed 10 houses, which is the most we've ever listed at once
In 1 week.
in 1 week. But at the same time, we're getting lots of phone calls, phones blowing up. We had some offers coming in. We had 16 offers on one last week.
We had 17 offers on our
So-
Everett home last week, yes.
Yeah, little nuts.
So-
But we've got one in North Bend that Brenda's going to start off with.
Yes, North Bend, we have a wonderful home on the river, 500 feet of waterfront, priced now at 2.5, such a great deal. And it's a very unique home. You're not going to find anything like it anywhere, let alone in North Bend.
Yep.
What do you got?
What do I got? I've got one in, let's see, I've got one in Sammamish that is a phenomenal property, done top to bottom, complete remodel, under 2.4 million.
Yep.
Gorgeous piece of property. It's actually subdividable, and it's kind of right in the heart between 228th and 224th. It's like right in this spot, so you can go out either direction. That one's pretty cool.
Yes, it is. It's good. It's another equestrian property, which we have another one coming on in Sammamish, which is, I think it totals almost 10 acres when you add the common areas, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
well, the common areas, there's 150 acres of common areas. The actual acreage for this house is right around 4 acres.
4 acres.
But that's Rock Meadows, so that
Yes.
is a phenomenal site. This client actually just spent a couple $100,000 on her garage.
Yeah, the garage is crazy.
It's
Amazing.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it has well, one of the fun things, it's got electric car charger for your new cars, but it also has amazing built-ins and heaters and air conditioning, everything that the car enthusiast wants.
And let's see, we got another one at
Redmond.
Redmond.
Yeah, we're everywhere. Between Seattle, Redmond, Everett, North Bend, Sammamish, we have them everywhere.
Yeah, so Redmond is 2.4 acres. That one's only $1 million, but that has a heck of a shop on it. 1,100 square feet on the main floor, and almost 700 square feet and a 3/4 bath on the second floor. It's kind of Union Hill area. House needs a little TLC, but it's a heck of a buy.
Amazing.
Yeah, and there's a back road that gets you to the lower part of the property as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be a win for somebody.
If you're looking for investment property, we have a great one in Everett that has been a winner for the current buyer. He's had, what, 5+ cap on that?
Yeah, well, interestingly enough, so he's currently getting $2,700 total rent per month on that, and I was just talking to an agent that owns the one next door, and she's getting $2,300 per side. So
that would
that
bring
could
it to a
bring
5+ cap.
Oh, that'll bring
Or
it to like
more?
a 10 cap.
Okay. And that one's
So-
priced at $675, so talk about a great
yeah,
deal.
that's a great buy too. And then I got to look at my notes because I don't remember what's
You
next.
have we have one in Renton that has been on. It's actually a great townhome in Renton that is priced at $600, and two master suites in that one, and a great community gas. Yeah, two. Don't forget
Yeah,
the main Tori.
it's 2 master suites. It is.
Tori's shaking her head at us.
And you actually own the land underneath that
Yeah,
one,
you
so it's a
do.
townhome style, but it's in a gated community. So it's great for like the snowbirds that don't want to have to worry about it and don't
Yep,
want to maintain
They
it.
maintain the outside.
So-
Mhm.
And then Renaissance Ridge.
Oh yes, we have
So-
a beautiful 6-bedroom home in Renaissance Ridge, and that one's priced at $1,875. So price to sell. It's hard to find anything in Sammamish with 6 bedrooms for that price, and it is a beautiful home in a great area.
Yeah, and that actually appears to be below market. Just talked to the tenant today. The tenant might move out a little early. And if they're moving out early, that means that it should sell for more, because part of the reason we were a little lower is because it was subject to the tenant being in there.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Then we
Oh,
also
the
have
Seattle.
one, yeah, the one in Ballard, that's a
Yeah.
great one too. Again, investor's dream, because you could, rent it, tear it down, build, lots of options with this one. Zoned LR3,
Yep.
and priced at 700, so again, can't beat the price,
Yeah.
and
that
great
could be a
area.
phenomenal condo alternative as well, because you'd be in your own little house, you've got garden space, it's,
Really big garden space, yeah.
And it's a 95 walk score, so it's crazy.
What about the Maple Valley
we got a
one?
Maple Valley one for 200 grand.
Yeah.
So, let's go from 2 million plus to 200 grand, but Maple Valley's a past client. We sold a couple properties for her over the years. This thing's a steal at 200 grand. It's 1 acre, buildable. It just has to have a redesigned septic. It had septic approval that expired.
Yes.
So,
Last but not least, we have the cutest, most adorable little piece of property in Tiger Mountain. And it's got a creek going through it,
Yep.
but it doesn't have any flooding issues, so.
yeah, it doesn't have the creek going through it.
Thank goodness it's not gone through the home,
Yeah.
but it's a nice little walk to a creek from the home. It is a manufactured home sitting on, how many?
On 1 acre.
1 acre.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
1 acre.
exactly 1 acre. But it does have a big, huge garage, RV garage, just missing the front door of it, but otherwise it's all covered up and ready for you to store your toys.
Yep, and that's what we have right now.
Mhm.
So we have a bunch more coming.
Mhm.
Certainly we're ready if you guys want to list more, we're happy to.
Yep.
But
We are never too busy,
but
obviously.
it is a shift in the market where the buyers are now actually able to get some houses.
They
So
are,
it's balanced
yeah.
out pretty quickly.
Mhm.
Prices have come down quite a bit.
Yep.
So it's a good market to be in. Finally a little more balance.
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah, it's time. It's time for a little balance, although it was fun while it lasted, right?
Yeah.
So-
Although we weren't feeling the balance this morning.
No.
It was the busiest Sign Pros has ever been. It's the biggest order Sign Pros has ever had, which was kind of I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool.
We hit a record.
But we were a little frazzled. We've been running around. We're finally got our legs beneath us.
Most listings this team has ever put on in 1 week, right?
Yeah. Other than back in the day when I put on 43 units, but we didn't list
but
all
that doesn't
those. We
count.
didn't list all those at one time, and those were all one location. This is, like we said, Everett to Maple Valley, Seattle to North Bend.
Yep.
So
And even in Renton and
yeah, so
and Renton.
yeah, we put some miles on our cars. So anyway, have a great weekend. Call us if anything jumps out at you or if we can help you. Cheers.
Thanks.